In the shadow of the cliffs, two hearts beat as one, defying the world that seeks to tear them apart. Aliyah clings to the edge, the wind whipping her dress, while Kofi reaches for her hand, their eyes locked in desperate love. The sprawling plantation stretches below, bathed in the golden glow of the setting sun. Here, love is a crime, and hearts like theirs are doomed.
Please subscribe and hit the notification bell as each episode teaches a lesson worth remembering.
Through the tall grasses of the forest, Aliyah moves silently to meet Kofi. Each step weighted with danger. Every whisper between them is a promise. Every stolen glance a defiance of the masters who would see them torn apart. They clasp hands beneath the twisted trees, whispering vows of forever. The forest holds their secret, a fragile cocoon of hope in a world of oppression. A friend's warning cuts through the quiet night. If the masters catch you, they will tear you apart. Fear and longing battling Aliyah's eyes, yet she cannot turn away from the love that burns brighter than any threat. They steal a quick, desperate kiss, savoring every heartbeat as though it might be their last. The silver moon rises above, casting long shadows that seem to watch their secret love. A distant whistle pierces the night, sending panic through their hearts. Kofi pulls Aliyah into the shadows as lanterns flicker in the distance, and the oppressive presence of the guards grows ever closer. Aliyah traces Kofi's face, memorizing every line, every curve, as if committing him to memory. Every stolen touch is an act of rebellion against the cruel world that forbids their love. They part reluctantly, hearts heavy, each step away from each other, a dagger to the soul. Hidden notes pass between them under stones and twisted roots, tiny messages of devotion that defy the chains of their reality. A shadowed overseer watches, suspicion etched into his face. The couple doesn't notice the lantern glinting in his hand, the symbol of the ever present danger they face. They whisper dreams of freedom in the forest, dreams of running beyond the plantation and its cruel rules. The wind carries their secret prayers, a silent witness to their courage and longing. At dusk, Aliyah sneaks through the trees once more, heart pounding like a drum. Twigs snap beneath her feet, alerting the guards to her daring escape. They reach the cliff's edge at last, jagged rocks below like the mouth of fate. Aliyah stumbles, but Kofi steadies her, eyes locking in silent fear and unspoken love. They glance back at the plantation lights far below, the chains of oppression glinting in the distance. To live apart is unthinkable, to defy it is everything. Holding each other tightly, they whisper their final promises. The wind roars around them, echoing the fury of the world they refuse to obey. With one final glance, they leap, hands clasped, hearts synchronized, and time seems to slow. The crimson sky frames their desperate flight, the wind screaming around them as if mourning and celebrating their choice at once. The rocks and water collide with them violently, and silence falls, a heavy, haunting silence that blankets the cliff. Ripples fade into stillness, leaving only a handkerchief and a few belongings behind, tokens of love and courage. Villagers arrive, faces pale with shock and grief. Whispers of the lovers' bravery begin to spread, weaving their story into the fabric of the community. Candles are lit at the cliff's base, small flames flickering in remembrance. Even in death, their love refuses to die. At twilight, shadows dance across the cliff face, faint echoes of two figures who dare to defy the world for love. The wind whispers their names, carrying both warning and reverence. Mist rises from the ravine at dawn, forming faint figures holding hands, eternal in their devotion. Nature itself seems alive, branches swaying as if remembering the lover's embrace. A lone villager glimpses glowing eyes above the cliff, a reminder that love and courage can leave a lasting mark. Thunder cracks in the distance, and lightning illuminates two silhouettes, eternal and tragic. Every morning, a single flower appears at the cliff's edge, untouched by human hands, glistening with dew. Ripples in the ravine seem to pulse with the lover's heartbeat, echoing a love that cannot be extinguished. The cliff stands as a witness, a silent sentinel to hearts that dare to defy fate. Villagers tell the story for generations, passing the names of Aliyah and Kofi down in whispers and awe. On misty nights, faint hands clasp in the distance, shadows entwined in eternal embrace. Some loves are eternal, even in death.